Jeff Koons is one of the most famous and controversial artists of our time. Known for his massive, shiny balloon animals and provocative sculptures, Koons has redefined contemporary art by merging high culture with commercial aesthetics. His works sell for millions, making him one of the most expensive living artists. But how did Jeff Koons rise to fame, and what makes his art so unique? Let's explore the life and career of Jeff Koons. Early life and education. Jeff Koons was born on January 21, 1955 in York, Pennsylvania. His father was an interior decorator and his mother was a seamstress. Growing up, he was fascinated by art and design, often spending time in his father's shop, where he was exposed to decorative objects and commercial aesthetics. Koons pursued his passion for art at the Maryland Institute College of Art in Baltimore and later transferred to the School of the Art Institute of Chicago. During his studies, he was deeply influenced by artists like Salvador Dali, Andy Warhol, and Marcel Duchamp, all of whom played with ideas of consumer culture and surrealism. After graduating, Koons moved to New York City in the late 1970s, where he initially worked as a commodities broker on Wall Street. This financial background would later influence his approach to marketing and selling his art. Breaking into the art world. Koons began making art in the late 1970s, creating ready-made inspired pieces that challenged traditional notions of value and aesthetics. He gained attention in the 1980s with his Equilibrium series, which featured basketballs floating in tanks of water. This series was inspired by his interest in advertising and the idea of achieving the perfect moment. During this period, he also started working on sculptures that incorporated everyday objects, often making them larger than life and covered in reflective surfaces. His ability to turn common items into high art sculptures quickly made him a rising star in the art world. The iconic Balloon Animals and Celebration series. In the 1990s, Koons created his most famous works, the Celebration series. This collection featured large stainless steel sculptures that resembled inflatable balloon animals, such as Balloon Dog, Rabbit, and Tulips. These highly polished, mirror-like sculptures became his signature style. They blurred the line between childhood innocence and luxury, with their massive scale and expensive materials transforming simple party decorations into multi-million-dollar artworks. Koons' Balloon Dog, Orange, set an auction record in 2013 when it sold for $58.4 million, making it one of the most expensive pieces ever sold by a living artist. Controversy and criticism. Jeff Koons' work has always been polarizing. While some admire his ability to elevate everyday objects into high art, others see his work as overly commercial and lacking artistic depth. Critics often debate whether Koons is a visionary or simply a master of self-promotion. One of his most controversial series was Made in Heaven, 1989 to 1991, a collection of highly explicit sculptures and paintings featuring Koons and his then-wife, Italian porn star Ilona Staller, also known as La Cicciolina. The series was meant to explore themes of love, sexuality, and fantasy, but it was met with outrage and scandal, ultimately leading to the couple's divorce. Another controversial work, Michael Jackson and Bubbles, 1988, depicted the pop star with his pet chimpanzee in a glossy porcelain-like sculpture. Some viewed it as a brilliant commentary on celebrity culture, while others saw it as kitsch. Despite the criticism, Koons has remained one of the most successful artists of his generation. His ability to merge pop culture with fine art has cemented his place in art history. Commercial success and branding. Unlike many artists, Koons fully embraces the commercial aspect of art. He runs his studio like a corporation, employing dozens of assistants to produce his works, similar to Andy Warhol's factory. He has collaborated with luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, created limited edition pieces for BMW, and even worked with fashion designers like H&M. These partnerships have made his work accessible to a broader audience while further blurring the lines between art and commerce. His understanding of branding and marketing has made him not just an artist, but a global icon in the art world. Expansion into large-scale public art. Koons has also ventured into public art, creating monumental sculptures that are displayed in cities around the world. One of his most famous public installations is Puppy, 1992, a 40-foot-tall sculpture of a West Highland Terrier made entirely of flowers. Originally displayed in Germany, Puppy later found a permanent home at the Guggenheim Museum in Bilbao, Spain. The combination of nature and artificiality in the sculpture is a recurring theme in Koons' work. Another significant public piece is Split Rocker, 2000, a massive floral sculpture that combines the heads of a rocking horse and a dinosaur. It was displayed at Versailles and later at Rockefeller Center in New York. These large-scale works have helped Koons reach audiences beyond traditional gallery spaces, making his art more accessible to the public. Legacy and influence. Jeff Koons has left an undeniable impact on contemporary art. His ability to combine commercial aesthetics with fine art has influenced a new generation of artists. His works are displayed in major museums, including the Museum of Modern Art, MoMA, in New York, the Whitney Museum of American Art, the Guggenheim Museum, the Centre Pompidou in Paris. His influence extends beyond the art world, as his works continue to appear in fashion, music, and pop culture. Whether you love him or hate him, Jeff Koons has redefined what it means to be a contemporary artist. Koons' record-breaking auction sales continue to solidify his status as one of the most valuable living artists. His works, particularly from the Celebration series, consistently fetch millions, reinforcing his commercial success. The future of Jeff Koons. Even after decades in the art world, Jeff Koons continues to push boundaries. He is currently working on new projects that incorporate cutting-edge technology, including digital and NFT art. In 2022, Koons announced a groundbreaking project, Sending Sculptures to the Moon. This ambitious project, titled Moon Phases, involves placing miniature sculptures on the lunar surface, further blurring the line between art and space exploration. As Koons continues to evolve, his ability to innovate and provoke discussion ensures that he remains at the forefront of contemporary art. Jeff Koons is an artist who challenges the traditional boundaries between art and commerce. His playful yet thought-provoking sculptures have made him one of the most famous and expensive artists of our time. Whether seen as a genius or a provocateur, his work continues to spark conversation and redefine the art world. From balloon animals to monumental floral sculptures and even space exploration, Koons' art continues to break barriers. His legacy is one of transformation, turning everyday objects into symbols of luxury, nostalgia, and cultural reflection. What are your thoughts on Jeff Koons' art? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more art stories.